Okay, first thing in the morning, almost. Had a bit of a late start. I know it looks brighter on camera than in real life. It's actually still kind of gloomy out. But actually, we started half an hour late. So it's not first thing in the morning. We had fog come in, and so we flew at the riggers first to see if it'd clear up, and it did. By the time the chopper flew the riggers, it cleared up enough that we could get it to our pad. And it's looking pretty good. It's forecast to be raining in a couple hours, but I'm surprised it's not raining already. It's pretty gloomy out here. Yeah, so first tree of the day, a real nice cedar, big cat face on this one side here, goes up a long ways up the tree, but it looks like it's some good wood in it. Yeah, I'm gonna dump it right in here. That's where I want to put it, right into there. Right there, see those little saplings, a bunch of saplings right there? That's a root wad. Tree fell straight down the hill, and there's a root wad right there, so I want to put it right above that root wad. Yeah. And then after that, I'm going to get the snag and try and swing the snag. It's got a bit of downhill lean, but I'm going to try and swing it side hill so I can minimize breakage of other wood. But let's get this one here first. Okay, I'm going to try a new feature on the camera. It's called Boost View. So, see how well that works. Nice cool breeze. Ah, it feels good. That's quick. The wood's a bit punky, so it cuts a little faster, but undercut is in. Wow, that was cool. That was cool. I think I had barely any damage to any other wood down there. Minimal anyway. Worked out great. Surprised I was able to swing it that far. Wow. Oh, it'll be a nice cool breeze now. Oh, the breeze feels so nice. Perfect working conditions. This is probably the best time of the year to be working because you got no bugs. It's cool out. The air's cool. And if it's not raining, it's dry like this, and you get the cool breeze. It's like the perfect working conditions. See, it's nice and cloudy. You got the sun in your face. Oh, it's just like the perfect time of year to be cutting. And it's dry, which is a bonus. Okay, we gotta go and show you what we got going on next year. I got the pad right down there. But I'm gonna work around this corner and get all these trees right here. All these trees, and then I'll probably work up a little bit of a hole and then start working back this way. Something like that. Yeah, a lot of good cutting for the rest of the day here. But I got a bunch of smaller garbage and stuff, so I'll turn the camera back on when I get another big one. Maybe that taller cedar there or something. Something interesting. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.